what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
Yay, we're in.
Yeah, this is kind of a tricky situation for the dwarves because they have to be careful not to overcommit to going on the attack because they could easily leave themselves open for a quick strike, a counterattack.
Elfie bullshit.
Or even a wizard to pop a lane and then get in on the ball carrier and cause. I'm feeling the pressure already, willing to risk go for it.
Yeah, he's
really anyone nearby.
Could actually get a potential wizard here. If he wizarded the ball and the ball bounced diagonal right towards the blitzer, then he could blitz the blitzer off and grab the ball.
Yeah, I think the dwarves are going to do a little more positioning at this point, and they haven't used their blitz yet, so I'm assuming the blitz is coming on the lineman with blodge that he marked with guard.
Yeah, Rickharth, that's what I thought was the mighty blow. He could. 1, 2, 3. He could go after the sidestepping blitzer on the blitz.
You'd have to have a... I mean, that's only a 1 die unless he's got a 4 strength.
No, he's got guard on him. At the bottom.
Oh, at the bottom. Gotcha. All the way, the furthest one.
Yeah. I mean, if I would go after him before I went after a that lineman. The sidestepping guard's more important.
Yeah, I mean that's a definite possibility.
And then if you do break him, you can move your guard up into to mark the other two, so you have double guard there on him.
I think he's willing to take his chances with because he's got blodge and stand firm and diving tackle, and there's no tackle applied, so he's hoping for the non-pow, and he can lock up a lot of guys. I'm assuming that's what he's doing with the strength 4 blitzer as well.
Yep. Nope, he did go after the lineman. No yellow though.
Yeah, playing very positionally, getting basically those 3 are out of the play now, and they're tied up by 1 man.
Hello.
What's up?
You guys playing your boring game?
No, we're streamcasting the championship.
Oh, I didn't think it was going on. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna get out of here.
Oh, no worries.
Uldrag didn't think it was on either.
Yeah, it's on. It's turn 2, 3. Turn 2.
Bottom of turn 2.
I will watch it. Enjoy the cast, guys.
Later.
Later.
So this is exactly how he envisioned it.
Yeah, absolutely. He should have done that first if he was going to try to move those guys around.
I would not be surprised if we see a foul here, even though it's a risk. But
yeah, it's not good to foul dwarves though. In the normal circumstances, is he niggled? He's not niggled, so I definitely.
There's 3 niggles, but he's not one of them.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't. If he was nickeled, maybe I'd think about it.
Nice pow there, but it's not a blitz, and it doesn't break, so he remains tied up.
Looks like he might just be conceding this first touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I mean, basically with the way he set up, it looked like he was just willing to concede the first touchdown and try to turn this into a, can I pull off some elf stuff late in the game?
Yeah, with the wizard
type of match. I'm guessing he leaves the wrestle guy down. Yep. Yeah, he's playing full limit here. Limit hits as much as possible and try to shorten this game into as few turns and as few hits as possible.
Yep, I agree.
Give up the score. Try to get the equalizer yourself, and just turn this whole game into a frustrating one block a turn game for the dwarves.
I think that's what he's gonna do.
Which troll slayer are you referring to, Satterfield?
I think he's referring to the strength one.
Sidestep one.
Yeah, that's got to be, because the other one's just Mighty Blow Guard, and that's a normal progression. Maybe he's thinking with the diving tackle.
Having played against that guy, I can say he is a royal pain.
Pain in the ass, yes he is.
He is an absolute disaster to play against.
Yep. This team's a hard team to play against, especially now that he's got the 2 or 3 diving tackle pieces. 3. Makes this team really nasty.
I mean, strength 4, blodge step, diving tackle that can punch you in the face back is pretty bad. It is rare to see a troll slayer without Mighty Blow, but given his skill set, he's essentially just turned him into a utility piece instead of a killer. As you can see by the red on the team, this team's been through the ringer.
Oh, yeah.
And the other troll player was a pretty significant killer at one point.
Yeah, before he got killed.
And the Troll Slayer, that the Strength 4 one, is niggled, courtesy of me fouling him in the Stomping Fields finals.
So the question is, does he try to stall here at all, or does he just score as quick as he can? I think he's probably going to just try to score as quick as he can. Which I don't know if I like that.
I don't know which way I'd go on that, because he basically, you either allow the elf coach to turn this into a very short and uneventful game, or do you try and force the issue? Right now he's daring him to make a play on the ball, but he's got diving and tackle applied to everyone that matters.
Yep.
So it's quite the risk.
But again, I don't ooh, that's a big foul there. Frees his guys up. I don't necessarily like the I'm sorry. I seriously think the elves aren't even going to make a play for the ball here. They're just going to see if he scores or not. If he scores, then he's got the wizard still in play. He could easily score and then score maybe once or twice in the second half with the wizard.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. They don't have. They could just put enough pressure on to force him to score, because
the wizard's
the troll
pressure
slayer,
too,
the 4 strength one. You can get a hit on him right now.
Just the thought of the wizard being out there is a pressure.
Yep, and there's the pressure with that guy, and I'm guessing he's doing 1 die on the troll slayer.
No, he's dauntless.
Oh, dauntless, gotcha.
That's a big hit because he is niggled, right?
Big hit.
Yeah, he is
Yes,
niggled,
he is.
and he breaks. Oh, just a stun, no.
Well, at this point, the dwarves are scoring.
Yeah, they have to score now. Yep. That's definitely going to allow him to get enough pressure.
That stun was enough to do it.
I agree. Uh-oh. That's into a 1 die. Oh. He's messed up standing firm.
Wouldn't have been 1 die.
Oh, no, he could have pushed up. I didn't see that. Yep. I thought that up the square further away from the end zone was covered. The skills hit it enough I couldn't see it. Does he dodge? He's not. Ooh, big dodges there. Definitely getting enough pressure that the dwarves got to score here. So this is going to play into the Dark Elves' hands because...
See, I don't necessarily think it's bad for the dwarves to score here, because it forces the elves to get back into a fight that a fight that the dwarves will most surely
does,
win.
but the fact that the Dark Elves haven't got any removals yet is really not beneficial for him. He was hoping that he would have at least a couple of removals by now.
He hasn't had any blocks. I mean,
Yeah.
we're on turn 3 or 4. He's probably only throwing 7 blocks.
Yeah. But still, even with 7 blocks, he's hoping he gets 1 or 2 off.
He got 1. That's it. Just 1. But
It is pretty expensive, Rama, you're right. God tier werewolf price. No takedown there. Looks like we're going to get a hit on Hubris here. I'm guessing. Oh, no, on the sidestepper. And no yellow. I can imagine McClane right now is getting pretty frustrated with the block dice.
he's had limited blocks, and
Yeah.
he's had multiple skull both down results.
And not just that, but pushes too. Non-takedown.
He's only had
results.
He's probably only has 4 knockdowns.
Yeah, I can guarantee you he's frustrated right now that he has not got better hits. But the Doors do take the early 1-0 lead. And they're on defense now. Still have all 4 rerolls. And they got Fame +1. The Dark Elves are still holding on to their Wizard with 3 rerolls. Looks like we're going to get some stand firm pieces. No, just 1 stand firm piece on the line.
No, he'll put the stand firmers all across the 2nd tier, so he's got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Without a knockdown on a blood.
Yep. Yep, that's exactly what he does.
Give them nothing, but take from them everything.
Blow Bladro. I'm sure I butchered that many times. Thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the Spydyr family. Much appreciated. We are watching the GOBBLN Premier Championship match in the playoffs. Neither one of these coaches have been in the championship match before, so we will have a new champion in the Premier League this season.
Yeah, Satterfield, just to what you were talking about, this team has been rebuilt.
Yeah, several times.
This team's bounced between Premier and Stomping Fields multiple times, and there's only a couple of players that haven't been completely restarted from scratch on this team.
Yeah, he's got a lot of red. This guy is just edge broke, sorry. This guy's niggled and... No, he's just move broke. This guy's niggled. This guy is niggled and edge broke. This guy is edge broke. A lot of edge breaks. He's fresh, but he's a new piece. He's armor broke. He is niggled. This guy's clean. This guy is move broke. And his 2 guys on the... Here, his other runner is armor broke. And his... wait a minute. Why does he have a rookie? Oh, it's just a rookie beard. That's why. Okay. Yep. So he's got lots and lots of red.
I think this team was started for the original World Cup.
Yes.
That we did.
Yep. World Cup 2017 or 2016.
And as far as I remember, I don't think he's ever had Pylon on this team.
I think he did on one of his Troll Slayers.
I don't think he ever did.
I thought he did on that first Troll Slayer, but I could be wrong. You know, we could probably...
Yeah. He likes pylon a lot, I know, on other teams, but I don't think he ever did on this. Dwarves are slow, and when you pylon, you really give up position. And I know he plays, I mean, just look at the skills he has. He plays this team as, like, premier positioning.
Yeah.
That's all he worries about.
That was his whole point when he built this team, was being able to position and be annoying as hell with all the stand firm and guard. At one point, he had like 7 or 8 stand firm and 9 or 10 guard. It was actually a really dirty, nasty looking team.
Yeah, I mean, he won the game by literally blocking up your entire team and making it so you could not throw any blocks, and then just slowly grinding you into the ground.
Move. Let's see here. Sam Crow, previous players. Graveyard. Troll Slayer. That one doesn't. That wasn't a very skilled one. I'm guessing this doesn't show all the players from the past. Probably just from what he's had in the last season or two.
This is where all that diving tackle comes into play, because at this point he's going to have the opportunity to lock down multiple elves with diving tackle and force them into a fight.
There's a KO. Now he's starting to get those hits and those takeoffs.
This has been a disastrous turn for the elves so far.
Yep.
Only KOs, but still.
Not being able to get the yellow to be able to move his guys down the sideline, and then having 2 guys KO'd. It's not a good turn for him. Not a good turn at all.
Do you know how old Trunkhead's team is? I think this is a fairly new team.
Yeah, it's fairly new. It's not too old. Let's see if we can find out here.
I talk a lot about the dwarves because I've played against them numerous times with my lizards and with my necro. I don't think I've played Trunkhead's dark elves before. At least not in this league.
Trunkhead. Along came a spider. All-time stats. Let's see.
S Hunter says 3rd or 4th season for the dark elves.
Looking for.
Yeah, that the missing witch elf is a large decider in this game too. A level 6 witch elf with mighty blow, and I don't remember all the skills, but it was a very good piece.
Actually, this team started as a rookie team in Stomping Fields.
Really?
Yeah, played 5 games. So he must have been a fill-in team potentially. Then he played 9 games in Premier. And then 2 games in the playoffs, 9 games in Premier. This season. Yeah, so 9 games in Premier last season, 9 games Premier this season, and then 2 games in the playoffs. So 25 total games, it looks like.
Wow. And you can definitely see developmentally how it's different.
Wow. Block dice are hitting the Dark Elves pretty hard right now.
I'd have considered a reroll there because there's 4 turns left and you have 3 rerolls.
You got 3 rerolls left, yep. That stand firm's just being an absolute bear right now.
Some things probably from earlier. We are at the Dwarven Stadium, I believe, because they have the beer stand.
Yep.
So the sidelines are dangerous, especially for the well, for both sides. There's frenzy on both sides.
Well, they got to make a push this next turn. They can't sit back anymore if they're planning on scoring this half.
Yeah, we didn't really get to do a pregame because of your computer issues, but this is an uphill battle for the elves.
Yeah,
just
they're way
matchup-wise.
outskilled.
It's not even just that it's dwarves versus elves; it's the type of dwarves that these are. I mean, these dwarves are meant, like, they're bred to kill elves with all the diving tackle and the blodge stand firm, and they can just prevent the elves from doing the things elves need to do.
Yep. Well, and they got way more skills right now than the elves do. I mean, the elves got a couple of nice skilled pieces, but the dwarves are just multi-skilled across the board. They way outskill them. They outguard them. They almost outblodge them.
Yeah, it's 6 to 8 on blodgers.
Yeah. Well, when he also started playing this team, I remember him saying that he wanted to do them different. He didn't want to do this general run-of-the-mill build with every single piece. He wanted to do some different things with a couple of different pieces. So that could be part of the reason why he built the way he did on that Troll Slayer. Plus, I don't remember how long ago it was when he got that niggle on him, so he might have developed the other skills after he got the niggle based on the niggle.
No, the niggle was in last season's Stomping Field Finals.
Okay, gotcha. So he already had those other skills by then.
Yeah, he was already. I don't think he had diving tackle yet when I did that.
Yeah, the dwarves they've got great positioning here. They've got the elves hemmed in. He's trying his hardest to get hubris out, isn't he? No break there, though.
I think I would have followed up there to mark another player.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
He's not a niggled piece. He's not a blodger, but still, it's a non-blodger you can lock down his tackle piece potentially with.
And Trunkhead's already proven that he's playing this extremely safe. He's not dodging at all.
No, I think he's only done, 2 dodges.
Yeah, it's almost like he's scared to dodge.
I'll move the Troll Slayer in case decides to be stuck to push.
Does he move that runner in to get the assist on the strength 4 guy? Or does he just go 1 die on him? I'd almost think it'd be worth it just to get your mighty blow tackle hit on that guy.
I think I'd keep the runner back as a safety.
Defense. Yeah, well, that's the reason
case.
why, right? But the chance to get that yellow on that piece was, to me, would have been almost worth doing that.
Still, the elves are not in a bad way here because they've only taken 3 damage. If they can just, honestly, if they can just get a removal or 2 of their own, it won't take much to open the field up considerably because the dwarves are so slow.
No, but they have to push this turn. They can't hold back any longer.
Well, I don't know that he tries to score here, honestly.
Well, I mean, you can't play the attrition game with these dwarves. He's almost, he can't try to play for overtime because sooner or later it's going to catch up to him. So it looks like he's going to
say
he's going to
this looks like his
that side. Yeah.
I think he hands off to the Witch Elf and potatoes because he can, with any sort of dodging at all, he can.
Yeah.
Or even a knockdown on that diving tackle guy in the middle of the field, he can probably wall this off. I mean, you only have 1 or 2 dwarves at all that can get to that far sideline.
Yep.
The runner, and I think
and the
one
runner's
of the
not tackled,
so easily. Yep. I think that this is going to the Witch Elf, and she's going to be in range.
Yep, that's exactly right. Oh, but he fails the catch.
That's a big fail.
Has
Now he doesn't
reroll
have the reroll
for the dodges.
on
Yep.
the dodge.
Yeah, you can't dodge out with him now. You got to leave him standing there to take the hits. Probably weren't going to dodge out with him anyway.
Needed the POW there.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, it's still a 75% dodge. Or no, it's 50% dodge because of tackle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's edge 4. It's better than 50%.
No, diving tackle.
Oh, yeah, it's diving tackle. You're right. Diving tackle. Keep forgetting about it.
He does have the wrestle lineman can probably dodge out and potentially fail
the
the
dodge there with the diving tackle. Yep.
See, I think I would have dodged out with that wrestle lineman with no diving tackle and no reroll. So
no,
it's still
there was
2+.
diving tackle on the blitzer.
Oh, you're correct. Yeah, so he's just locked down.
Yeah, that diving tackle's rough, man, and having 3 of them. Now, luckily for him, the 3 diving tackles on the other side of the pitch away from the Witch Elf right now, so that's a good thing. He won't have to worry about that.
The tricky part here actually is going to be the dwarves finding a tackle piece to get downfield for the blitz
Witch
next
Elf.
turn.
Yep. Hey, Ice Blade,
Although she has wrestle, so both down.
It would, yeah. But that doesn't help because she can immediately jump up and go get the ball anyway. With the jump up, she doesn't lose her movement. Now that's going to make things interesting because he can get a tackle piece on that Witch Elf now. And he can get a mighty blow hit on that blitz or that that lineman.
You must be ahead of me because my game stopped. I haven't seen anything happen for 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah. He just did a hit to move Hubris off of the 2 dwarf blockers. Longbeards.
Okay.
So he's got the 2 Longbeards freed up to hit that kick, tackle, dodge lineman, and then get one of them marked on the Witch Elf, and then he can run back with safety with the runner if need be. Or if
I don't know that marking the Witch Elf does him any good though. It's still just a 2+.
Yeah, but it's tackle on him. So if he rolls the 1, he's got to use the reroll on it.
Yeah, he's got the 2 rerolls left. I wouldn't. Unless he can get one of his stand firm guys on the sideline.
See, here's the deal now.
He might be able.
If he gets this guy down, he can get 2 tackle guys on that Witch Elf, 1 on each side. 1 in front, and then 1 on the side. But
see, if it were me, I wouldn't even worry about getting tackle on the Witch Elf. If he can blitz that blitzer, just push him with the 3-move guy. He can get the 4-move guy on the sideline with the stand firm. The blodge stand firm, and then he can tie up the Witch Elf with any of the other players. And like you said, he has to go forward, so he's gonna have nowhere to go.
Oh, he doesn't get the takedown.
Big.
Oh, and he
That's a
rerolls
big
and
one.
still doesn't get it.
Let's hope for the elves there.
Yes, it is. And he used his reroll too.
Yeah, now he's got to do a go for it with no reroll to get that sideline blocked off.
Yep, he does. Oh, there's a dead wrestle lineman. He doesn't use the APO there. Wrestle lineman's nothing. And he was already red somewhere anyway. Was it a move break, I think?
He's got like 3 move broken linemen, so
yeah, that's one of them.
That's what it was.
Yeah, that one was a move broke lineman, so definitely not wasted.
A level for the Troll Slayer too.
Yes, it was. Nice.
So this is all going to come down to a 2+ by the Longbeard.
Yep. No. He's just going to put the tackle on her instead. Plays it safe.
And dodge there from the Blitzer.
Yeah, dodge blitzer though. It's not a bad shot. 75% chance.
No, more than that. He's stage 3. It's 86 or whatever it is.
Yeah, you're right. Edge 3.
83, I don't remember.
Yeah, and then he's just blocking up with the other guys.
That's right, Satterfield. You just roll high numbers and none of these skills matter. You roll 10-10, it pretty much solves all your problems.
That's right.
Okay, so I see what the dwarves are doing.
Yep.
Even if the Witch Elf gets away, he's got a diving tackle that can get there.
Yep, absolutely. And he's blocked him off good.
Still, unless he can get a tackle down there, diving tackle alone still gives the Witch Elf a 75% chance to get away.
Mm-hmm. And he's got the reroll, so he's got 2 rerolls for 2 turns.
Yeah, so even if he gets tackled there, it's still a 75% chance.
And last-ditch effort, I mean, you don't want to do it this way, but last-ditch effort, you always use the wizard if need be.
Yeah, I think he wants to hang on to that as long as possible.
Oh, I do as well, but I'm saying if.
Scoring this half is now extremely important because you've got those 3 KOs and another guy who's not coming back. You need that extra KO roll.
Absolutely. Well, it's not going to be an extra KO roll unless he scores this turn, which he can't.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Nope. So it's going to be 1 KO roll.
But
no
you don't
what.
want to go into the second half potentially down 4 players and down 1-0. You really want this game to be 1-1. Doing a 1-die, wow. That's interesting. Did not see that coming. Oh, and he fails to go for it. That's big.
Yeah, I didn't get that play.
That's big because now he doesn't have that roll for the... Oh, and he doubles it. Oh, wow, that's huge. That may have been the game right there.
I didn't get that play to begin with, but that's
either.
just a disastrous... I mean, you don't expect to roll 1 in 36 either.
No, I thought he would take that same lineman he blitzed with and move around on the back side of that edge piece. It would have required 1 go for it, but 4, 5, 6, 2 go for it gets him a tackle hit on that Witch Elf. I think you move the diving tackle down for sure first, just to get him there.
I think my first order of business, I would have taken my free shot at the blodging niggler with diving tackle. If you get the POW, you can free up your strength 4 blitzer and potentially blitz straight down the middle, push that rookie guy out of the way and mark up that diving tackle guy or get in the play.
Yeah.
As it is, you pass up the hits, and now he's going to get a hits back.
Don't know why he's not marking that witch elf up with that diving tackle piece right off the bat. He should have done that first and foremost.
He's maybe deciding who he wants to blitz with.
Even before he did that other hit, he should have done that, though.
Yeah, he shouldn't have thrown any dice before that.
You quad skull that, and you just screw yourself. But he did get the diving tackle down there, so that's good. He could
So,
take
my question to you is, do you
7,
take
8,
the
8.
2 go-for-its to get the wrestle or to get the tackle blitz? Or
I do.
You just take the no go-for-its regular
Well,
blitz?
I at this point, I probably do my other hits first and see if I use my reroll. If I have to use my reroll on other hits, then I do it with just the blitzer. Or the runner, I mean. If I still have my reroll, then I do the 2 go-for-its and try to get the hit on it.
See, I think you got to make the decision now, because if it's me, if I go without the tackle piece and I roll push-push, I'm re-rolling that, hoping for a both down.
You could go that route.
Anything that knocks the ball free.
You could go that route. If you get the ball free, you got your edge runner right there to pick it up, which makes it even harder for him to potentially score. He'd almost have to use the wizard then if he wanted to score this half.
Yep.
But no, that is a good point. If you do it now, you have that reroll to use if you want to.
I think for sure I would try the GFIs for the blitz. And I think if I failed the first GFI, but then burned the reroll, tied her up, I would probably not continue the blitz and run the runner around to block off the front and make the dodge nearly impossible.
Yep, tackle on him with diving tackle as well.
And dodging into at least 1 tackle zone.
Yep.
I mean, I think that's better than risking the 2+.
Now you can't use grab if you blitz. I don't believe, right?
It cancels sidestep, but you can't position them.
Yeah, it just cancels sidestep. Yep. Grab only works if you're standing still on the block. As far as repositioning where you want. I mean, you could hit from the corner diagonally and push the witch elf on the sideline and have tackle, but then you take the diving tackle away. Makes the first go for it. Fails the second go for it.
I don't know how come your game's ahead of mine.
Makes the second go for it and gets the yellow. If he breaks here, that's huge. No, he doesn't break, and the ball bounces good for the witch elf. So now McClane's got a choice to make. Does he make the go for it to try to pick the ball up with no reroll?
Oh, it's a beautiful bounce for the elves.
Yeah, perfect bounce for the elf. Or does he just mark the ball? Right now he just marks the ball. No, he does make the go for it and picks it up. So now if the witch elf wants to score, he's got to use the wizard. Even then, it's not a guaranteed score because you got tackle and diving tackle applied on the dodge out.
It's a decent chance to score, assuming that the wizard hits.
Yeah.
But you still could get screwed on the bounce.
Yep, absolutely. You could fizzle on the wizard, too.
At this point, I think the Dark Elves you probably go with the wizard, because this might be your best chance.
Oh, and he fails the second go
that
for
could be.
it. Doesn't break himself, though. He was wanting to get that 2-die hit on Hubers. So, do we see the lightning bolt here? That's the question. I think we probably do. I think this is his only chance to stay in this game.
I mean, especially for an elf team, it's a reasonable chance to score. He's got a 50-50 dodge with a reroll, 75%, and then a 2+ pickup to score, assuming the bounce isn't, absolutely terrible.
Yep. The only other thing he could think is, don't worry about it here. Save the wizard, score quick at the start of the second half, and have the wizard to stop them and steal that defensive score to win 2-1.
Yeah, I don't know if he can score quick. I mean, basically he needs a 2-die block to get a yellow on a blodge stand firm guy, otherwise he
Yep.
can't even advance down the field.
Yep. And he's got to hope that some of those KOs come back as well. He's taking his time here and thinking this through to decide what he wants to do.
Yeah, I think Trunkhead's game plan to start this game was a solid plan. Try and limit the hits, try and shorten the game. I don't know that I agree with taking Hubris. I don't know that he helps you enough.
Not with all the blodge that he had. If he didn't have all the blodge, then Hubris could have been a big piece there.
Well, especially if you take Mighty Blow, because he had the double on the Blitzer before the game and took the Mighty Blow, or he just had the level up. I mean,
yep.
If you take Mighty Blow there, I don't know that you necessarily would. Oh, why re-roll it?
Taking the chance to get the double yellow.
He's got Fend. That's why.
So he chooses not to use the wizard here. So now I think you just get a couple hits here if you can. Potentially, so you move him up here, or you move him there and try to hit him and hope you get a POW. Yep, just hope you get a POW there.
It's only a 1 die hit.
No, it's 2 die.
Oh,
Strength.
4 strength.
Yep.
We got the POW.
You did. No break though. And now you maybe dodge that. Nope, you decided not to. So he played, the elves played extremely cautious that whole half. Up until the point where he did the 1 die blitz that really didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I think he could have found a better way to do his hits there, maximize his hits. He does get 2 back on the KOs, that's huge. But he didn't do hardly any dodges the whole half. He really played it super safe.
Yeah, going in down 1-0 now, I think we might see the elves
doing a lot more aggressive stuff.
Yep, we might see them try to be elves now.
Yep.
Which is it's hard to be elves against that much tackle and diving tackle though.
Yep, I agree. I think at this point I like going after. Oh man, I mean I know the the blodger on the side is only armor 8, but well he moved it anyway. I was gonna say I like going after the blodging runner because of the diving tackle. If you could potentially get one of those diving tackle pieces off, that'd be huge. But he moved him anyway, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, you definitely go after the armor 8 Longbeard at this point.
Yeah, he's gotta hope he can get the yellow with his tackle piece. If he does, he can get enough elves far enough downfield that I think he can wall it off and get a quick score, and then hope the wizard gets you the second
2,
score.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he's got 10 elves on the pitch, so.
Yeah, this game's far from over.
Don't understand that lineup in the backfield.
For the elves, or
yeah, how he had the one. How they has him offset as much as he. I mean, I like being offset a little bit, but that's a weird offset.
I don't understand not bringing the guy from
way
in the back.
Yeah, get him back into the play.
So you get him into play.
Exactly.
Because he's basically out of the play now.
For one turn. Yeah, 2 turns just to get there. Got to re-roll it. Oh, and he still doesn't get the yellow.
Wow.
Just absolutely horrendous, man. Absolutely horrendous.
Now you're happy that guy's back there because you run back and chuck him the ball and let him sit back there and make the dwarves come after you.
No, you run the move guy back and keep him protected. Yeah. Just horrendous opening hits on both of his drives trying to open that side up. Both times he wasn't able to do it.
Well, even knockdowns would be huge because it just would create some lanes anywhere.
That's all he needs, a yellow, right, just to get that lane open.
I mean, just in general across the board, like he isn't even. You knock dwarves down, they only get to move one.
Oh, that's a dead dwarf. Mighty blow guard. He definitely uses his APO there, I think. I don't know. He is niggled.
He's niggled already, and he's only level 2. I don't know that you risk it.
Nope, he didn't. You hate losing a Longbeard that's already Mighty Blow Guard, though. Those guys are hard enough to level.
His replacement has 5 SPP already on the sideline, and he's got plenty of other players that are more deserving of the APO.
Oh, absolutely.
And the Elves have 2 Mighty Blow on the field.
This early in the second half, you can't use it there. I agree. You got to. If it was turn 14 or 15, maybe use it then.
But the APO is a weapon too. I mean, it's a way to get a guy back. Absolutely. Like on a dead, there's no guarantee. So.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a big potential momentum swing, though. It's another guard and Mighty Blow piece off. One less piece that can do damage to you and one less guard.
Well, any dwarves off the pitch, just because they're limited movement is going to open up lanes significantly.
So we've seen 2 deaths this game. Yeah, I figured that was the blitz we would see. Even though it's just a loner, it's a chance to get another elf off the pitch, and you can pin it.
It's going for the surf.
Yep.
Yep. Or
he's
going
surfing
for
the other guy
on that guy. Nice.
Nicely played there. Very nicely played right there. That's a big elf to get off the pitch.
Trying to put those beer stands to work too.
Yep. Big elf to get off the pitch. Unfortunately, it was just a 4 on the injury. Nicely done there by McClane.
So what, that means he maintains a 2-man advantage.
10-9, 1-man advantage. Elves Elves had 10 guys on the pitch to start the half. But he's also blocked the lanes off now really well. The Elves aren't getting knocked through here. Especially when they can't even get a yellow.
If they can get a knockdown on that, the 4-strength blitzer could knock down that troll slayer on the other side of the field, they could create a lane.
On that side, yeah.
But if they never roll a yellow, it doesn't really matter.
Nope. Nope, it doesn't.
You can get a 2-die blitz on that dart, on that Longbeard with the Witch Elf, but he's going to frenzy himself into trouble.
Takedown finally.
Yeah, but now he's in trouble because
dodge out. Why are you not dodging out with the blitzer?
Diving tackle.
Oh, it was diving tackle. You're right. You're right.
I still think I would have done it because there's no tackle on it.
Yeah.
And next turn there's going to be tackle on it. his entire team is about to get surrounded and marked down and locked down.
Well, the thing was you could have dodged out with him and then used Witch Elf to get 2 assists on that Troll Slayer and got a hit on an Armor 8 Troll Slayer.
Yep, I agree.
I think that would have been worth taking that chance. If you could have got a second dwarf off that turn, that would have been huge. The elves are just going to get completely out-positioned here. They're just... There's nothing he can do. And he's gonna start feeling the pressure each turn that goes by and have to start doing some aggressive stuff. And sooner or later it's gonna fail on him and cost him the game. I don't see this going very well for the Dark Elves the rest of this half. The Dwarves are just too well skilled in positioning too good. Just making it extremely frustrating for the Elves.
Yeah, the way things are set up right now, the Dwarves could get diving tackle on 6 of his remaining players and enough guard to make it so there's nothing but maybe one die.
Yep.
I mean, he can literally lock down almost the entire team. He needs to sidestep away from the diving tackle.
Yep. That forces the dwarf to follow in too, which takes his guard diving tackle away from the Starflayer.
So I think at this point, the elves just need to hope the dwarves get overcommitted to one side, and they might have to use the wizard to punch the hole. But
yeah, I don't
at
think
this
that's
point,
happen.
Well, there's already 5-6 dwarves on that half of the pitch, and only 4 on the other. I think if you have to use the wizard, but you punch a hole on that other side of the field and get downfield. Right now, they have no threat. Like, the dwarves can do whatever they want because there's no threat anywhere. They've got to present a threat somewhere. I just saw Nefarious's comment.
Oh, I wasn't looking. To fireball the whole hole and score, yeah. This could hurt. I had a feeling that was going to hurt. It's going to make it even tougher for the elves now.
Well, they basically have their hole now.
Well, I mean, he's going to move the runner over there, but he can definitely break the hole open with a blitz.
And he's got an easy shot at the, if he can just get a knockdown on that lodging diving tackle player in the middle of the field, he could get all those elves off of those guys. Because right now he's the only one marking all 3 of those down to where they can't get away.
4, 5, 6, 7, but the elves are down to 7 players now. One's a loner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, down to 8. I forgot the witch elf was still down there too.
Yeah, I think this is the turn. I think this is the turn where the elves have to turn up the heat a little bit, take some risks.
Yep.
There's an opportunity there. They need to try and capitalize.
McClane right now is just playing that he doesn't get a POW on those blodging sides or blodging stand firm pieces. Because, like you said, if he does get that POW there, that. Oh, jeez.
How about the opposite of the POW? Oh, wow.
Wow. That could be ball game right there.
I mean,
wow.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about that. And dice
I
are
mean,
what the dice are.
Yeah, now it's diving tackle on the ball.
Dice are what the dice are. Sometimes you just can't do nothing about it.
When you have a matchup that's this bad, you need some stuff to go to your way.
Yeah.
You really can't have that.
Nope. I absolutely cannot.
Another potential surf coming.
Yep, absolutely what he was doing. Oh, takes
happen.
the surf away, but he does still get a Mighty Blow hit on him. And he breaks. No takeoff, though. He was definitely surfing. He was taking the push there, even if he got a push pal. Satterfield.
Yeah, I just saw that. That's awesome.
Christmas skulls. Uh-oh, hubris going down now. Oh, and a break. Oh, and a KO.
See, that's just how this game runs.
Yep.
You get crapped down with double skulls, and then every hit for your opponent turns into a break.
And a takeoff, yep. The momentum just swings so heavily. He does still have the wizard, but I don't know how that's going to help him right now.
Well, I think if it were me, I would probably wizard the Troll Slayer.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
And hope that Nuffle decides to pay you back a little bit with a removal.
Well, and if you get the Troll Slayer at least knocked down, which is what he's doing. KO.
Hey, there you go. There's a removal.
Now you just got to get aggressive with dodges. I mean, you can't afford to do hits here. You have to dodge out and protect. Run your guys up through the hole over to the sideline. And dodge and protect as much as you can.
McClane will seriously consider using... Yep, I was going to say, he'll consider it because he doesn't... He wants to win.
Yep.
He's willing to risk any player to win this game because
Yep.
he's been trying to get a championship for a while.
Uh-huh.
Do you punt here?
If you're going to punt, you'd have done it last. You wouldn't have moved your guy first.
Yeah, I just was wondering if that's a punt
I don't.
situation.
I get aggressive with your dodging and try to guard him off here. You can potentially block him off a little bit.
Yeah, you just gotta make some
Just
four-up
make some
dodges.
rolls, yeah.
Four-up dodges aren't the end of the world. And we do them with our Khemri skeletons all the time.
Damn right. Throw rows too. Fails the first one. Diving tackle's used. He has dodge and does
Tackle
the dodge
takes
fail?
away the dodge.
Oh,
so
it
he's
does.
got to
Yep.
use a reroll.
Got to use a reroll. You're right.
I got to use it at this point, I think,
You have
don't
to.
you?
Oh man.
Oh.
Wow. How do you not use that there? He's got so many pieces that can easily get to the ball now. I think you just got to take your chance there.
Hey, I get not wanting to use the last reroll, but
It's do or die. You don't have a choice.
I mean, basically that was the game. If you can get that guy out,
so this
help
Troll
block
Slayer
off, you
moves
have a
up
chance.
here. This Troll Slayer with guard moves up between, so he's marking the Witch Elf and the ball. And then he's got the the tackle. Ooh, he's moved 3 though. The tackle blocker, but so it's either 2 go for it's with the runner tackle or 2 go for it's with the blocker tackle. I think he used the blocker because it's Mighty Blow.
Yeah, and you want the runner there in case the ball pops out and you can
Yep,
get it.
absolutely.
No, runner has strip ball
Yeah, he does.
and tackle. I think I use the runner. I think I use the runner with the strip
You're right,
ball.
with the strip ball. I didn't think about that. It's a good point. You could pick the ball up with the blitzer. That's edge 3 pickup.
Yeah, I understand not wanting to go down to your last reroll, but that was too important. That was the game right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Now he's just relying on McClane getting forward, potentially 4 dice and no yellow.
Well, I mean, he just got done rolling 4 skulls, so
Yeah.
maybe he gets paid back.
I just don't. I mean, in my opinion, if you use the wizard there, that's saying you're going all out, right? And if you're going all out, you just do everything you possibly can.
Yeah.
You don't play safe in any way.
And this is what, on that
he didn't
APO
blitz.
use, this is what I would have thought about. Oh, wow. This would have been my downside to using the APO, is because now that Troll Slayer's, even without
Oh, he
being
did
KO'd,
blitz.
he's still out of the play.
He did blitz. I just didn't see the lightning bolt when he did it.
Wow, yeah, he turned down the blitz. Yeah, I think that was a smart call.
Yep.
Because if he takes that 2 up and
Blood
fails
draw.
it,
Yeah, he's got no. He doesn't have diving tackle on yet, does he? No, and he's not gonna. He could if he makes 2 go for it's there.
he could. I think he's gonna try
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. Oh, and he does. Wow. It's a good diving tackle piece there. That makes things
Well,
really interesting.
Because he didn't have the other guys there. If he fails that 2 up for the blitz, it's an easy dodge out, and he's gone.
Yep, fails the diving tackle, and there's tackle applied. Now he does have the reroll here, 5+ dodge with the diving tackle, and he double fails it.
He rolls a 1.
I mean, that was his last-ditch effort. That's all he had.
See, I don't know. I'd have thought about potentially dodging the Witch Elf over
Yeah.
and setting up a chain push. You could have had a... Oh, no, that guy's stand firm, of course.
Yep.
So, he could have gone... No. No, there's really no good way.
Nope. That was it. It was hoping for the 5+. I think he was just, yeah. I don't know. That's tough, man.
He could have done a 1 die on the diving
Troll Slayer.
tackle blodge guy and hope for a POW.
He could have. If he was there, he was there. Actually, he could have.
He's got that blodge lineman in the middle of the field.
He could have taken the lineman that was down. No, he didn't have enough movement. Shit.
I think his best bet would have been to take that blodge lineman in the middle of the field, Orb or whatever his name is, and just do the 1 die hit and hope for the POW.
Yeah.
I mean, because if you get the POW, then the dodge isn't so bad. It's really... You're grasping at straws at that point.
No, what you could have done. Here's what you could have done. The lineman that's on the ground, on the sideline, you do 2 dodges, move him up to where he just moved that dwarf. You dodge the witch elf out and move her up 1 square. And then you do the blitz on the troll slayer with that guy in the middle of the field that's down. And you can push into your sidestep and sidestep your guy out away from the diving tackle.
Yep, that would have worked. It required, what, a 4 up, 3 up, but...
With tackle applied, but you had the reroll.
Yeah, it's better than what you ended up with.
And then it would have been an easy dodge with the...
Oh, no.
Actually,
Wow.
you would have dodged the witch elf out and moved her up to the other spot, because then it would only required 1 go for it from the lineman that was down. But now this makes things a little interesting. The witch elf being gone hurts, though. Yeah, he could have done that and got the 2 die hit on the troll slayer, pushed into the sidestepper and sidestepped out. Oh, did he just hit in turn? Oh, he just hit in turn. He gave up. Yep, Trunkhead's just hitting in turn.
Don't hit end turn.
Yep.
Do the 6 up. Do the 6 up, 5 up. Score.
Stranger
Make him
things
cry.
have happened. Yep. Yeah, he just gave up. Yeah, no, Satterfield, that's a really good point. He might as well have punted. It would have been a better chance. Yeah, I'm not sure why he's not at least trying there. I guess because he doesn't want to kill his guys. Take a chance of his guys getting hurt.
Yeah, that quad skull was a major
turning point,
major
absolutely.
turn.
Yeah, I know he already uses APO, but still, I mean, if you want to
This
go
is
for the
the-
championship, I mean,
This is
you
the
gotta-
finals, man.
yeah, you got to go for broke, man. You try to do that dodge. Stranger things have happened. I've scored with Kimry driving the whole field in 2 turns where I had to roll 6 after 6 after 6, and I did it because why not? Yeah, I don't agree with that necessarily. In my opinion, I go for broke. I want that championship. Deal with next season when it comes. Yeah, this is the championship match, Ramaset. In any event, it was a great game. McClane played very well. He positioned perfectly, pretty much near flawlessly, which I expected he would. It's pretty, not to take away from what McClane did. I mean, you still have to do the positioning, but with that team and the way it's built, it's pretty easy to position if you have any idea of what you're doing, to position pretty easily there, or very well there, and make it really tough on those elves. And that's all he did there in the second half. He just kept things positioned perfectly across that line. Never gave the elves really a solid chance to break through until there at the end, and even then it was not a great push for the elves. And he just played a really good positioning game. He deserved to win, and that team deserves to win. That team's been through hell and back, so congrats to that team, Sam Crow, for getting their first championship in Premier. His cheesy effing dwarves.
You can't just say those are cheesy dwarves because they're not like the standard dwarf build. Like, he's done some different things with.
Yeah, they're not standard cheesy dwarves. Absolutely, I agree.
Plus, I mean, I've beat the crap out of that team many times. So.
But it was an excellently played game. Trunkhead was really just in a bad spot through most of the game. He did have a chance there at the end. It would have been a risky chance if he used that wizard on turn 8 to try to score, but it was still a decent chance, I think, if he decided to go that route. I can certainly understand him not going that route. I think, honestly, and without knowing Trunkhead's mindset when he went into the game, just from the way he played the whole game, I think that he went into that game thinking that he was not going to get aggressive or risky at all. He was going to play very safe, and if a couple of opportunities presented themselves, then he would go for it. But I don't think he was in this game 100% with the mindset that he was going all out to win. I think he didn't like his matchup, didn't like the skill sets going against him, and he chose from the very beginning to say, I'm going to play safe and just kind of see how the dice play out. If the dice are going bad, for the dwarves, then maybe I get a little risky at that point. But if not, then I'm just going to play safe and not do anything crazy out of the ordinary.
You could see that from his opening kickoff setup,
yeah,
that he was playing. He might try to capitalize on a mistake,
right,
but he was not in this all in to win it.
Yeah, I agree 100%, and I think that's exactly where his mindset was. And as to kind of play to what Swerve said earlier, I think he was thinking about next season and having another good run with them again next year.
Yeah, I agree, Satterfield. I think taking that chance on turn 8 would have made that a different game, because then you go and then it's 1-to-1 and you're receiving. Then you can play the cat and mouse a little bit better.
Yep,
it's not impaired, like, because he didn't score that half. He absolutely had to get the knockdown on that opening blitz to free a path, and it cost him his reroll, and he still didn't get it, and that changed the game dramatically.
And he knew he had to get the yellow there. That's why he immediately rerolled. There was no thinking about it. It was instant reroll, and he still didn't get the yellow.
And that whole sequence cost him not only a reroll, but he also got surfed.
Yep, absolutely. It was a key sequence, and looking back, hindsight, I think that was the better play, would have been to use the wizard there. But like I said, I can certainly understand why he didn't and why he chose to play it the way he did. But
McClane, he was only going to get one shot at KOs anyway, because he was the final turn, so it didn't matter if he scored on turn 8. It's still only one shot.
Yep, he was only getting.
He
would
have
had
to score on turn 7,
and he couldn't score on turn 7. He didn't have enough movement. So
no,
we had mentioned that during that actual turn, that he'd only get one roll at the KOs, so it didn't really matter. My opinion, and I said this during that time frame, I felt like going into the second, especially with him having 3 KOs to make, going in 1-1 as opposed down 1-0 into the second half was huge, and I would have taken every chance and opportunity to go in 1-1. It changes the whole start of the second half up, and so I would have used the reroll or the wizard right there and taken my chances. I wouldn't have thought twice about it.
Yeah, it's not a guarantee, but it was a reasonable shot at scoring. He needs the ball to bounce. He's got a 6 and 8 bounce chance that isn't terrible.
Yeah, he just
and he's got to pass a 75% dodge and a 2+ pickup.
Yep. He just needed that ball bounce was the hardest piece. Make sure that ball bounce is good for him.
Yeah, so he was looking at, he needed a 2-up for the wizard to hit. He's got a 6 and 8, so it's, you know, 3/4 chance that the bounce is good, and then he needs a 4-up with a reroll and a 2-up.
Yep.
The only thing I like about this is now McClane has to bring those dwarves back, and I might bring the doughboys back, and we enjoy playing those dwarves. Because no matter what, it seems to work out, even though it shouldn't.
Well, and he lost the Mighty Blow Guard Longbeard, too, to start the season off next season.
Yeah, he lost a Niggle guy, but he's got a guy at 5 SPPs, and he leveled 2 other players, so he'll replace that guy pretty quick.
Yeah, potentially. Those blockers can take a while to level. Yeah, the quad skull was huge. That was such a big, big change in the game. In any event, that is going to be it for the streamcast. I'll stop the recording here in a second. Thanks everybody for getting on and watching. We will get this video out on the YouTube channel shortly, probably within the next day or two, and then we'll link it on the Discord so everybody can have that link to go watch the game if they weren't able to watch it tonight. It was a great, great game. Congrats to McClane on his first Premier Championship, and to Sam Crow as well. And we're going to keep the stream up for a little bit, but that's going to be it on the recording. So thanks everybody for getting on and watching, and we'll see you on the next streamcast.
Lo, there do I see my father. Lo, there do I see my mother and my sisters and my brothers. Lo, there do I see the line of
My people, back to the beginning.
Lo, they do call to me. They bid me take my place among them.
in the halls of Valhalla,
Where the brave
they live